Alright, finally getting around to this game. I think this is only like the second 2024 game I've played so far. Standard. Journalist mode. Well, but anyway, yeah. I watched the Alone in the Dark movie from 2005. I didn't think I'd be reviewing another Uwe Boll joint, but this is where we're at. And he actually directed House of the Dead, then Alone in the Dark, and then Blood Rain all in a row, which is pretty interesting.
So, your uncle.
But yeah, the movie has a 1% on Rotten Tomatoes, and oh damn.
As in the devil?
My kind of chick.
Something like that.
And
he says a dark man is.
I remember at the time it was notorious.
Watching him at all times.
Got really bad reviews and shit, and it's considered one of the worst movies ever made. Which is pretty crazy. Maybe in 2005 it was one of the worst movies ever made. But I don't know.
No,
there's a lot worse shit nowadays.
Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
Yeah, it's weird. As a kid, I remember not really liking
Jeremy didn't kill
Christian Slater
Is that
for some reason. Like, I think the only movies I would like stand to watch him in was like Interview with the Vampire and like
stumble upon some cure.
wasn't he in Young Guns? I think so. I don't know. There's something about Christian Slater that I just didn't really like for some reason as a kid. But he's actually a pretty good actor, and I like him in the movie.
All the other patients of being involved in some cult, and now they are also out to kill him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
But yeah, basically the movie starts off with like this crazy old man that's like doing experiments on these orphans and shit, and one of them escapes. It's Christian Slater as a kid, and he hides in like a fucking circuit box, electrical box or whatever, and he's hiding from the monsters, which they show right away. And I imagine that's why a lot of people didn't like the movie, because of the CG creatures.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure.
It's kind of hard to make like an invisible looking,
you couldn't get a cab?
four-legged creature good looking.
Wouldn't feel safe going alone.
They're kind of like the terror dogs in Ghostbusters. But those were a lot scarier.
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No.
Oh yeah, David Harbour returns after that Hellboy debacle. But anyway,
what exactly are we?
And then yeah, it cuts to the future, and Christian Slater's like,
I don't know,
coming in. He has this artifact and shit, and he's like getting in a cab to go into town. And there's this like stoner cabbie guy, and he's asking what he does for a living. And he's like, I'm a paranormal investigator. And this stoner dude's like, what the heck is that? But meanwhile, there's like this other cab driver, or another cab that's like following them.
Hello? Hello?
And they have a pretty good chase scene.
It can't be.
All things
There has to
considered.
be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
We get there. And yeah, he's running from this like bald secret agent Terminator dude, because he's like constantly chasing him like the Terminator. And it's funny, at one point like the cab like that they're in like gets like turned sideways, and then the other cab driver is like coming at them, and Christian Slater tells the cabbie like, "Wait right here," and then he fucking jumps out, and then the other cab like just runs right into the fucking guy. He's like, "Yeah, stay here and get fucking smushed." I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, Christian Slater does some actual like
It's too dark in here. I can't
fighting. It actually looks pretty good, I think. There might be a reason for that, which I'll get to. But yeah, he does like a roundhouse kick on the guy, and he like goes through glass and shit. It's pretty cool.
I need the key.
Fuck. Can I get a flashlight? Give me that.
Now what do we got here?
That was a flashlight? Oh, okay. Let's say I thought it was a key. Press R to switch it off. Whoa. Fucking Hellboy. It's not all his fault, but still. He just took the money. He was like, whatever. The script is bad, fuck it. Gotta dodge with circle. It looks funny when he like spins around. Kitchen garden. Oh yeah, and then they end up like fighting into this fish market or whatever, fish market or whatever. And there's a patented Uwe Boll shot that I've come to know so far, where he like, you know how there's like blocks of ice with like on like conveyors and shit, and he's like shooting the white Terminator guy, and then he shoots him a couple times, and then he shoots another one, and it like turns into CGI, and you see like the bullet going into the barrel, and then it shoots out, and it like goes through the ice and shit. A Max Payne bullet time shit. Max Payne must have. When did Max Payne come out? Was it before House of the Dead? I think it was. One thing that this movie proves, I think, though, is that Uwe Boll actually likes video games, which is cool. One thing I read on Wikipedia was like it was based on the new Nightmare game, the one that I played earlier this year on PS1. But I didn't really get that, other than Christian Slater has like the trench coat, the classic trench coat that I think the character's pretty much always had since the first one. I think he had that. But there's like no mansion really or anything like that. Probably would have been repetitive right after House of the Dead. I got bullets. Damn, he's fucking fat. He's already tired and shit. I feel you. Oh yeah, and then it cuts to the museum, and you get introduced to Tara Reid. When was her first movie? I think it was American Pie, right? That would have been like 2000 or something. So yeah, about 5 years later, she's not. You can tell she's a little, especially in HD. She's a little bloated. She's a little partied out, but not too bad. She's actually about as hot as you could have made her because I've never really thought she was attractive, but she's like got the hot like librarian look with the glasses. Stacy Keebler. Whoa. Kitty, where's that? Did he growl at me? Drink. Purple drink. And she's like getting an artifact in and like signing some shit from the delivery guy. And they try to have this like comedic moment with these two fat guys that are like going back and forth and teasing each other. I think one guy's like, alright, you can leave now. And he's like just waiting on him. Some lame attempts at humor. I couldn't go over here, right? These aren't real doors. Oh, wait, you can't go up there. Oh, damn, it's blocked off. Cock blocked off. Nice. Find the front door and let Emily Hartwood. Emily Hardwood.
Don't mind if I do.
Got that right. Whoa.
Every
Family
day
Bible.
your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for
Damn, nice
everyone,
voice
and
acting.
Many have lost all hope. I read in the
That's actually
papers about
impressive this day and age.
pictures of dust-covered landscapes without
They got an old
drop of
lady.
water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back
And
against
then it
us.
shows the crazy
I
old
have
guy from the
started to look
beginning,
for
and he's
help
like
elsewhere.
out on the
I pray
sea
you
looking for
tell
this
me if
artifact
I'm
and
going
shit.
down a path
It's
that
like
you
the Holy
find
Grail.
disagreeable. With help from Batista.
Oh yeah, because basically the plot's pretty convoluted. I just read that like they have the really long text scroll that goes on like a laughable amount of time at the beginning of the movie. That was added later because the audience didn't get what the plot was about. But it's basically like these old Indians used to like, I don't know, worship some shit, ancient aliens, and they opened a gateway to the dark realm or whatever the fuck they call it. They basically just let creatures in, and then it wiped them out or whatever. And they like had all these artifacts and shit, and that's basically what they're all looking for. But anyway, the old man's on this boat with these like other fishermen. They're all German, I guess, because it's a German movie. I guess Uwe Boll funded all these movies by the German government, using loopholes and shit. But anyway, they find the Holy Grail thing, and the fishermen like turn on him and lock him in a room while they try to open it, and it lets out the creatures. Even though you don't see them, they're invisible. But they kill them all. And yeah, he's basically like the Tara Reid's boss, the crazy old man at the museum. And at one point he calls her up and she's like, "Oh, I got your package, your crate of artifacts in, and I started cataloging that shit already. And he like gets pissed at her like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to touch that shit. You're just a fucking secretary. Eye candy. I thought that was gonna be locked.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all.
He's always breathing heavy.
That doesn't make sense.
Please don't touch the boiler. I probably need like a crank or some shit. Crank that. Oh yeah, but anyway, so like when they open the fucking thing, it like awakens all the 19 other kids from the orphanage that were experimented on. They basically got little creatures put in their spine to like control them. It's kind of like Plagas before Resident Evil 4. Damn, they stole that from Uwe Boll. Makes sense. I read originally the movie was supposed to be more horror based, but the Resident Evil movie like made it more of a like action horror thing. That seems appropriate. And it's weird how all the games are like constant reboots of the first one. Except this one, I guess. So would I need a key? What does it say?
I need the
Hold
key.
on. Gate key, okay. He's so slow. Oh, nice. There we go. Still no need to shoot anything. And then yeah, there's a scene with like Christian Slater like talking to a friend he has from the Bureau. The Bureau that was created to fight the monsters that those people unleashed. The Opkani or whatever the fuck they're called. And it's kind of that like typical like scene in movies where like they're kind of meet at a public place and like, you know, make sure they're not tailed or whatever, getting information. If you look at the movie as like a noir, it kind of makes more sense. Yeah, he's got an interesting face, the Bureau friend. But he basically is like, he comes into play later as a character. Oh yeah, and Steven Dorff, he's like the new guy at the Bureau because Christian Slater used to work there. He's pretty awesome. I like that they're both in the movie because to me they're sort of the same type of actor. Like the on the edge white guy actor, you know?
Hey.
What do you use the drink for?
Sunday, June 22nd.
Get crunk?
I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that...
And so yeah, Christian Slater goes to the museum to meet Tara Reid. And I guess they knew each other. Because she like punches him in the face. Because she didn't know if he was alive or whatever the fuck. Oh, map. So where am I at? Damn, all these games, this and Silent Hill 2, they really took from the Resident Evil 2 remake playbook. I mean, it's not terrible because, like, that's a good game to build the foundation of your new game on, but it's not very original. Pizza key. You have to scroll over to the map every time.
I need the key.
Dude, this game is nothing but keys. What the fuck? And not in a cool way where you're shooting stuff on the way. But yeah, at a certain point in the museum, like, all the creatures catch up and they attack them in the museum.
Oh.
I think it's a pretty good location. Like, it feels faithful to the game of just like people, you know, walking through. Kind of like fancy or like elegant settings with like just a flashlight, you know.
I need the key.
What the fuck, dude? It's like, Ian Malcolm, do you have any dinosaurs in your dinosaur game? Do you have any survival horror in your survival horror game? Rubber stamp. Be some fucking service.
I need the key.
Oh, what? It's not locked. Pretty strong glass. And then yeah, like, they get attacked and Steven Dorff's team or whatever has to come in and help them and shit. And the team he has is pretty cool because at one point, like, they have hand-to-hand combat and shit with the orphan kids that are, not all of them turn into monsters. I guess some of them are just kind of like zombies. And it's like the Asian agent, and he's a martial artist. And I was like, hey, I recognize that dude. I was like, oh shit, but I didn't. It didn't quite get it for a second, and I was like, oh, that's fucking Ho Sung Pak, the original Liu Kang from the first two games. So like I said, I guess that's why the martial arts is kind of good in the movie. And the other one I didn't recognize till the second time I watched it, even though I kind of thought I recognized him, but I didn't think about it until I watched it twice. It's fucking Colossus, dude, from X-Men.
I need the key.
The gay X-Men. The gay director. Oh, it triggered a cutscene.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa.
Damn, where the
me.
fuck she come from?
My name
Crazy
is
ass.
Edward Garnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's
Oh
urgent.
yeah, when
and no
all
one
the
has
Asian
answered
guys
my
are
door.
shooting
We can't hear you knocking
the monsters,
anymore.
there's like a scene
None of
where
us can.
Who
It's kind of like the scene in House of the Dead where they're all walking towards the camera and shooting at it and shit. It's a similar
That's right.
kind of
I'm
scene
Emily Hartwood. I just
where
came to
they're
make
all
sure
like
my uncle was
shooting
all
at
right.
the screen, sort of. But there's like these weird like kind of CGI like
Unavailable.
cutaways
How?
and
Is he
shit.
sleeping?
I don't know. It was pretty
Wait.
interesting.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Of course you're a man again,
and
Miss
he's like
Hartwood.
My name's
it
Edward
was a good
Carnby.
song too. It made
Private
me think about. I looked up the soundtrack and it's
All
actually
of you, get back to your rooms.
Uwe Boll likes a lot of like new
Keep your
metal
eyes
and
on the
shit.
child. And you
But like
two,
his taste in
please
music.
leave immediately.
Look, we're not.
I think the
causing
song's
trouble.
called Ghost by
Let us see
Nemec.
the old man. Satisfy
And
the
then,
curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy
There's like
has
a
gone
theme
missing.
that plays throughout the
There's no need to
song.
worry,
It's like,
but it might be some time
I
before he
mean,
turns
throughout the
up.
movie, that's like
Whole staff is looking for him.
What?
sounds like
He
like
ran
a
off?
flute or something. It goes like.
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
Alright, in that case, we'll just wait in the room. You don't mind, do you?
And it repeats a lot throughout
upstairs, right?
the movie, so I
Wait,
guess it's like
you
the main
can't.
theme or something.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
He doesn't even say anything funny. David Harbour. Oh yeah, and Night Wish I Had an Angel is the ending credit song, which is pretty good.
Alright.
So far,
Here we
2
are.
movies in a row he's made that
Let's
have
look
like
around. See if we can dig up any
good
clues.
soundtracks and good like ending credit songs, which is pretty interesting. What are these? Can I not even try to solve it yet?
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my...
Why don't they let him talk while you walk around? I appreciate the effort in voice acting and all, but
I found a book full of
most people are
peculiar
gonna
notes.
skip it.
Have you heard of something called Tarawea?
No. What's that?
I might be reading too much into this, but
Oh yeah, and there's a
I think
scene
the place
with
he wants
Christian
to go
Slater,
is-
and then
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, I forgot.
Sounds like
So
a
like
plan.
after they shoot all the monsters and shit, like I said, Christian Slater and Steven Dorff have their like kind of showdown scene where they like go at each other and shit. And it's cool because like you see Steven Dorff like as soon as he comes into the frame, he wipes his nose like he just did a fat line of coke. He does coke and Blade too, doesn't he? But yeah, they have like a nice little showdown scene together. But basically, Christian Slater was trying to like pickpocket him for some ID or whatever, so he can go to the morgue and talk to his bureau friend guy. And they have a scene where they explain that he has like that creature in his spine and shit. He was like, as a kid, I was electrocuted, so that must have killed it. And he asked him, like, can you take it out of me? And he's like, well, it might paralyze you. And he's like, okay, never mind. You just leave it. It's fine. Give me that shit.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
But he's
No, I
also
don't.
kind of like his like armor guy, or like, you
Help
know,
me out here, will you?
like the Q type. Because he gives Christian Slater his like a gun or whatever. And he tells him he has like these special bullets.
Kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out?
What
That'd be
are
crazy
they
too
called?
if I had
Like,
this much junk lying around.
I don't know, light bullets or some shit. And then Christian Slater has a good line, like one of the only like action movie lines he has, where he's like, "I'm gonna need a lot of these" or whatever. The way he delivers it was pretty good.
striking.
Whoa.
I want to save this one.
Fucking homeless dude. He says, I'm gonna need a lot of these. Oh yeah, there's a cool scene where the crazy scientist, the crazy old man scientist guy, he kills the bureau friend. He like, his wife answers the door, and then like the guy goes to like look for her, and like the door's open, and then he's like, oh shit, and he goes upstairs, and then
Yeah, I'm coming.
and then the old doctor guy fucking chokes him out and shit. It's a pretty good scene.
Miss Hartwood. Emily?
Yeah, the old bad guy, the old evil guy. He was probably German too, I guess. His acting's kind of weird. But I appreciate that they tried to like keep him as the villain, even though they're like really they're just fighting those creatures most of the time. The invisible creatures. I would say they mostly look bad when there's like a bunch of them on screen at the same time. But like I think there's certain shots where like it was comparable to other movies at the time. It was like a $20 million budget. So pretty decent. But I mean, I think it shows, like, I think it's a big improvement visually from House of the Dead. Even though I like that movie better. But there's like one bad one or one cheesy one also later on where like they all trace the origin of the creatures coming through to this like mine shaft or whatever, so they all like gear up and go there. And whoa. And there's a shot where like the crazy old man's at the top of the hill, like standing like this, like a fucking gangster or whatever. But then like all the like CG monsters like come out from behind him and shit. Oh! Fuck. Nice. Yeah, he was pretty buff. I feel like that came out of nowhere. Now there's creatures. I mean, that's good. I finally get to shoot something. Oh yeah, there was one scene I forgot. Like after the bureau friend gets killed, there's a part where
What the hell is going on?
like Christian Slater's in his hideout or whatever, and he hears a noise, and he like grabs his gun, and like it's a nice shot of him like just kind of like walking past like these flickering like flashlights, and then he gets to like a grating or a chain link, and like the light comes through and it has like a cool shadow cast on him. I thought that felt pretty in spirit of like the game too. That was a pretty good shot. But basically one of the orphan guys is there and attacks him. Items can be thrown at enemies. You pick it up by holding R2. Okay. And like I said, the Liu Kang agent guy, he fights one of the zombie guys. And it's fucked up because at one point they're in the like mine shaft or caverns or whatever, and he falls down this death trap. And it's totally a Mortal Kombat reference because like they show him falling like in a pit with spikes. I thought that was cool. And yeah, eventually they get to like the secret lab of the evil bad guy. And Christian Slater finds out, or they see his like little pod where they experimented on him. And they find out that all the people that work in the bureau were like infected or whatever the fuck. Steven Dorff gets to do some angry acting. He's like, what the fuck are we fighting for then? He does the Mega Man X. And he like flips the table and shit. And yeah, they open this, they're about to open this secret door that leads to where the creatures came from. And they have the one agent there, the Colossus agent. And the evil old man shows up and just shoots him in the back of the head out of nowhere. Is this where he came in from?
Can't go that way.
Now we're playing Silent Hill. What? You can't even, you have to hold it then. You can't just tap it. There's a lot of bells in this game. Oh yeah, and on the subject of the orphan guys that attacked them, I think the zombies in House of the Dead look better, actually.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this.
And yeah, it's funny because when they actually open the door to where the creatures are, it's like this really shitty like CG shot of like the whole
Detective
like
Edward Carnby. I was hired
colony
by
of all the
Jeremy's
creatures that are behind the door, basically.
How much you paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting
And yeah, Steven Dorff just... I guess you'd think he's supposed to sacrifice himself, but he just like throws some fucking C4 into the door and it like explodes, and it's like a bad shot of like some CG fire and him like jumping out of the way.
That's right. It's some magic charm you got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess.
You know, surprise.
And then like somehow conveniently the
Mama Loa,
the escape hatch to where they were at like leads right to the orphanage where he grew up in.
Goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
And he finds the nun that like took care of him when he was little is dead and shit. And yeah, the ending's kind of lame because like it kind of just comes out of nowhere. He like there's like a voiceover of Christian Slater saying like, just like the Agnabi or whatever the fuck they're called.
You want to come
the
along?
creatures wiped out everything.
Nah, I'm gonna stay here.
So like, what the fuck? Everyone in the world is dead or some shit? Because it's just like them walking through an empty like city. Which is pretty impressive that they shut down all that. But there's like no one around and shit. And then the movie ends with like the Evil Dead shot where like the camera's like coming at them and they turn around and go, oh shit. So yeah, it's kind of a lame ending, and it's only an hour and 40 minutes, but it feels too long. You need to cut like 10 to 15 minutes out. But yeah, it's definitely not one of the worst or the worst movie ever made. It's better than 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. Although I didn't look how many reviews there actually were. But
Anything I can
it
do
did
for...
put Uwe Boll on the
Sorry,
map though.
I didn't catch your name.
Baptiste, just tell my sister Lottie I'm alright if you see it.
Free sucker. Supply herbs. Oh shit. So now what? Oh, what the fuck? That was pretty cool. Oh shit. Where's his weak spot? Okay. Can't go that way. Whoa. I almost missed that.
I can't go that way.
How you switch the hatchet? What the fuck? Ragniapis.
Detective Conby hesitated to buy it.
The save icon's like an old-timey camera. That's cool. Whoa. Why don't they give him any like quips or something funny to say? Oh shit. Oh no. Dude, your head's in the way. Oh my gosh. You can melee. Oh, okay. Where does he put his axe? I don't see it on him. I like that animation. Ooh, it's like the same breathing sound. Oh shit. Get out of there. Oh damn it. He's faster than I thought. Oh, what the fuck? What? Are they alive? What the fuck? Whoa, that's creepy. Impressive. Very nice. Even though this is like a sequel to a long-standing franchise, oh fuck. Trying to talk here, dude. Whoa, what the fuck? What did I set on fire? How did I do that? Oh yeah, but I feel like this game gets more props for being original than Silent Hill 2 remake. Juju. Although I do want to play that eventually. Is that a Mazel Tov? Whoa. That was cool.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor.
Sorry, Miss
Let's see
Jackson.
if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Damn, she's smoking. She's got incense, wine, and candles. It's such a freaky scene. That girl's a super freak. I got full drink. Bottoms up. It looks like him though. Not bad. This game's pretty good looking.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
They don't have him saying anything cool at all. How come he doesn't voice over this shit? What am I supposed to do with this? Use it to get back to Deserto. Okay. Is this locked? I can't even interact with it to tell me it's locked.
I think it's meant for the talisman.
I like the music too. Oh shit, I'm covering it up.
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
I hate this shit. Three, 5, 8. Beautiful.
It's showing something. A place?
Jumanji.
Where is that?
I know that blanket. Huh. I just saw it. So what does that mean? Oh shit. Well, nice. Who are these people?
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you
How
are
did he open the
working for
door when
Jeremy
he's sitting
Hartman's
down?
niece.
He's
Yeah,
a ghost.
I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray. Right?
Say something funny.
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business.
Keen.
Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective?
Knowledge.
Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters.
Hold on, what'd you say? Voodoo people.
Life.
It's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying
That's
to
not politically correct.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't
Start
that
squealing.
be for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy?
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue.
I dropped my shit.
Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. But he is crazy. And he's gone missing. Why?
Here. Try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called
Apple martini. I'll take one of
The
those.
trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay. What can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well...
The story sucks in this game, though.
He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that
I wonder how much
some
David Harbour
things
got
simply
paid for this.
shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Safe returns. Who says that shit? He doesn't seem phased that he just fought some weird creatures.
Detective Carnby, how did you... Where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No.
You don't have anything nice
That's
to
not what
say,
you
don't
think.
say anything.
Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something...
That's a real chick though, right? Or kind of.
Explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective? I really
At least they
need you to
didn't
get yourself
make
together.
her
I can't
uglier
do
than what
this
she
alone.
really is, like in
I'll figure it out.
Star Wars and all those other fucking DEI games.
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What
Oh,
was the name?
Spider-Man 2.
Remember something Spanish? Terroea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
I think, yeah, Spider-Man 2 is coming out on PC and they're showing all the,
Are you
like,
gonna be alright?
people calling for the
Yeah.
mods to do all the work.
Of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
Make Mary Jane actually normal looking.
This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye.
You see how he rolled his eyes? That was
Jeremy
funny.
can travel so easily.
He's
He
like,
could be
ooh, this
hiding
bitch.
anywhere,
Glad
even
she's gone.
Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
We in there.
Saw you notice.
Oh yeah, the boiler.
You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar.
Got no
if you wanna
business.
try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Steam bad, got it. Where's that at?
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is...
I like all the voice acting.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it.
I think I know.
I need the key.
Batista's keys. So now I got hella keys. Rorschach.
There's no way I
Oh,
can get
damn
into
it.
this thing. Better leave it alone.
Better look it up online.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave.
Wow, is that like Resident Evil 2 where you get like a fucking Magnum or some shit early? Some body armor. The fuck? This room is nothing. Map is updated. Oh, you hold it. Okay. Solvable puzzle. Unlockable.
I need the key.
Upstairs. That's cool. Nice hair. My mom calls me the bear. Whoa, what is this shit? It reminds me of a Beetlejuice, Lydia's mom.
It's stained.
Dude, that movie was such a missed opportunity.
This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace book. Huh. Looks
That
like
looks
the
pretty
plate
cool.
that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces.
Just need the pieces.
I need the key.
Gotta be this one.
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl about yay high.
Can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. But we can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked.
That sounds suspect.
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man.
He's not at all.
Jeremy.
You should
shady
my
trying to
back,
find a child.
and I'll scratch yours.
Pervert.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Whoa.
Emily's here.
There's no way a kid drew that. Creepy ass room. What the fuck? It's like a snuff film room. Like that movie, 8mm. What was the point of opening that? Oh, nice reflections. What? I think you're supposed to be looking this way. Well, at least they got the reflection part right. It's just not facing the right way. Better than Mafia 3. And they got roaches. Cucarachas.
Huh. How eccentric.
Now we're talking.
I
This is
did
where the
it.
magic happens.
I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads.
Shut the fuck up.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
Yeah, this mirror's right. The frame rate on it's totally different. That's cool.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are...
You started
Nice
this
accent.
colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Whoa.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
Is that a puzzle or something? Examine the paintings. Isn't that what I did? Now what? Is it supposed to give me the code or something? Complete the shape with the rot on the paintings. Would do what? That's how he investigates. He just goes, He does the Batman meme. Now what? That didn't tell me shit. Oh. William Franklin. Nora. Nora. Uh. 294. What did it say? Pearl's journal?
The simple astrology cipher was a favorite among the artists who lived in the house 20 years ago. They
Cross-reference the
easily turned
numbers
into
with
numbers when
Perosi's journal. Where the fuck is that? Oh. It doesn't automatically go to the second row if you go to the right. You have to press down. What the fuck? What were the numbers again? Dude, fuck this puzzle. You gotta like go through all these menus and shit. $294. Pisces, Libra. 294. Gemini. But what are this? I forgot what the symbols look like. I know Libra because I am one. Pisces. Oh, but these symbols are fucking weird. Okay. Okay. Too high for this shit. Okay, well that's one of them. That's one of them. Oh, nice.
Got it.
Genius intellect. I'm like fucking Batman. I wish Batman was in the Penguin show. Even though I haven't really watched it. I tried to watch the first episode. And I was like, I'll wait. But it's supposed to be like the best shit ever made. The world's greatest detective. Am I supposed to shoot those? Oh, what the fuck? They can hurt you? Well, I try to shoot them. Just wasting bullets. Okay. Oh shit. Damn, I'm getting slimed. Whoa, it's like Silent Hill.
What happened? Everything's normal again? Right.
He's like a busted animatronic. Get up on her. Whoa. Not her. Oh yeah, put that piece in there. Still need another one. Can I open this now? Puzzle. It's saying that's a puzzle, right? Ooh. I've been sprinting, he can barely run. Can barely walk. What was that shit? Try to get the keys you got from Batiste. Sirius Black.
It's wedged shut.
Of course it is. Oh, what the fuck? You got me. So this is just period Silent Hill. It's pretty good. All covered. Oh, you have to switch them? Is the pipe better? It really is Silent Hill with the pipe.
What the hell is going on?
Like, what the fuck? Can't use this, right? I forgot I had a flash. I should have shot one. See if he drops pesetas. What was that noise? What did that do? Reach the piece of the broken plate. Oh, there it is. He can't just reach that shit? It's right there. Nice.
Got it.
B&E.
Okay.
What the fuck?
This can't be real.
Why would you take that? Just put it in my pocket. I thought the water was already going in there. Nice. Now there's gonna be dudes on the way back. Is there a shortcut? This wasn't the right way. Whoa.
Ooh.
Dude, take that shit. Are you serious? It doesn't say it's locked or anything. Damn, Lost Plantation. Sounds like a book Jerry Jones would have. How did I get twisted around?
It's wedged shut.
How do you get back to that room? What the fuck? It's not that way.
think I've seen this somewhere.
Doesn't look familiar. Can't pick the middle one.
There was something in the Commonplace book about this.
Commonplace book? The Dark Man. Toggle pages. Oh, okay. And they want you to remember all this shit. But you can't move the middle one. Guess you don't need to. Oh, you can move. Well, this one has to go here. That's not it. What was that shit? Oh, yeah. Alright, take a mental picture. The fuck was it? That looks like what I did. That one has to be that one, though, I thought. I don't know, unless, like, this has to, like, be flipped around. Move marker. I don't know. Whatever, fuck it. Too tired to finish this shit. It's pretty cool though when you're fighting monsters. But there's like a lot of keys you have to find and shit. Fuck this thing.